J. Cole
J.
on
Cole.
We Still Don't Trust You. He's a feature on the album. Crazy.
What the fuck is going on with J. Cole and shit, right? Like, how
it
is
makes
he,
no sense.
Bro, what? All right,
It
so
literally makes no sense. But you can tell that the verse was recorded before this all happened.
yeah, but he threw in a line in there about the situation with Kendrick and shit.
Not specifically. He just
Not,
said he's not about it.
no, exact, but it was about
He
the
didn't.
Kendrick shit.
I don't think so. It's an
I
old
think
verse
so.
though.
No,
He
I don't
didn't.
think so.
He
I
didn't
think it's
record that verse in the last month. I don't think.
but he threw a line in there. I
Do
think.
you think he said "Give me my verse back" and threw one bar in it?
I bet you he did.
I
He
don't think
says,
so,
okay,
man.
so he says, my energy was never on some toughest dude shit. He said,
Yeah.
Blicks get the blast and I turn into a track star. Ego, ask yourself, would that bring you peace? So, I mean, it sounds like a lot of people think it is, and I personally think it is reference. Some of it is a reference to the Kendrick Lamar diss, especially the part where he's like, I was never, I'm never trying to be the toughest motherfucker out here, which I respect. And we didn't even mention that after we recorded last week when J. Cole dropped his
Oh
diss,
God, yeah.
straight up 48 hours later, not
Yeah.
even, J. Cole goes on stage and apologizes to Kendrick Lamar. I cannot believe we didn't even mention that. It's already like a week separated because it straight up happened like
it
a
happened
day,
the morning after we. Yeah.
like the day at okay, so he dropped the verse on Friday morning, 12 o'clock. And then Friday night, and then it was Saturday night. He did the Dreamville show, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, and
Not
apologized to
even.
Kendrick.
Not even 2 days.
Crazy, and then do we have the video of that? I guess you can play that.
I was gonna say, do you want? I was gonna say we can play the video of Kendrick apologizing in front of 50,000
J.
people to
Cole, yeah.
Kendrick. Oh yeah, who did I say?
You said Kendrick to Kendrick,
Oh,
but yeah, it's J.
Kendrick.
Cole.
I mean, it's just Kendrick against himself at
Yeah,
this point, so it might
right.
as well be. But dude, it was, and now we're seeing posts like J. Cole's taking the song off streaming. Some people are posting that it's already taken off streaming.
Yep,
It's still on
yep.
Apple Music
I'm
when
gonna
I
check right now.
search. I went on Apple Music. I clicked on the song. It still plays. I even went out of my library into like just Apple Music's, like, the ether, and like went to his profile, clicked on the album. It's still there. So maybe
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
still there.
gone. Maybe it's just Spotify. Maybe it's regional.
All
But
right. So,
apparently
what
it's
did you
getting
think?
taken down.
What did you think of that though? Of J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick?
I'll play the video first
Okay.
because I do have that right here.
All right. I'm getting ahead of myself.
We don't have to play the whole clip. It's like a kind of a long clip, but we'll play the gist.
Just play the whole thing. Fuck it. That's why people are here.
So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part.
Obviously referencing Michael Lee later in 7 Minute Drill.
Make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God.
And it wasn't, I mean, obviously everyone who's listening to this knows this, but it wasn't like just his homies that were like, you have to say something. Like the whole world was literally.
Yeah.
I'm sure his mentions were destroyed.
Were we the only ones that were like, he doesn't have to respond? Like, no shots were even taken at him at all, bro.
That's
like,
what kind of makes it all fucking weird.
It doesn't make any sense to me why he would even respond in the first place. And then to take it down, I guess we'll get into that in a second. But
yeah, I'll play a little bit more of the clip. But it's not just his homies telling him to respond. The whole internet was up in flames.
Yeah, of course. And even we said he doesn't have to respond, but we put out we put out the hypothetical. Imagine a Kendrick J. Cole beef, a rap battle.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what the world wants to see, bro. But go ahead.
We almost got there, but
oh my God,
as you about to
see. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because one, I know my
Why'd
heart,
you say
you know
that,
what I
bro?
mean?
That's
And like,
straight
I know
T-Pab.
how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So
Well,
I say
yeah,
all
bro.
of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
So
Damn.
whack, bro.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar,
I
correct?
mean, look, we'll
Nah,
talk
dude.
about it in a second.
As
Hold
do
on.
I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest,
Bruh.
like goofiest shit. And it made me feel
Bruh.
like, it made me feel like 10
Yeah, no
years
shit.
ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God aligned me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And
Is that the gist? I mean, does
That's
he
the
say?
gist. And then he
Yeah,
goes on to play Love Yours.
yeah. It's just
But
like,
I
bro.
guess go ahead. Yeah, give your opinion after seeing the clip.
Okay, well, obviously when this happened Saturday night at Dreamville, this gets posted all over it. The internet's freaking out. J. Cole's a pussy. J. Cole's not even in the discussion for the top 3. This is not rap. You can't do this. This is... People were finally excited for rap. Like,
Look,
people have been saying that rap is boring for 5, 6, 10 years at this point. People were like in. We're finally getting real rap back. Cole versus Kendrick, 2 of the greats. Drake's in there. It's literally like the 3-headed goat, all trying to eat themselves. Like,
oh man, would have been
and
great.
then Cole puts out a good
Oh,
response to Kendrick, like a good song. 7-minute drill was
great
good,
song.
a good diss
Great.
track. I
It was
mean,
a great diss track,
you get
in
things
my
like
opinion.
him. Yeah, you get things like him criticizing T-Pab, which is like whatever. You can argue that depending on how you feel about. Like, he is downplaying one of the best discographies of hip
I
hop
mean,
history.
that was definitely not
You
the
know,
best move,
but it's it was just
which we
like a little
talked about.
jab. It was a jab,
Yeah.
like he said.
Okay.
Like it was supposed to be a friendly back and forth. Why is Cole taking it so seriously? We were trying to have some fun, and Cole just had to ruin it because he's all
Well, look.
spiritual and
Well,
deep and
nah.
shit.
I feel like, all right, I get your point, and I do feel the same way. But at the same time, I feel like the internet takes it too seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people take the shit too for real. Cause
Yeah, but I
like
was excited,
it's
dude.
everybody's excited, but like you said, as soon as he dropped the shit, or as soon as he apologized, everybody's like, J. Cole's a bitch. I knew he was never about that. He's always a cap rapper. It's like, bro, do you hear yourself? First of all, this is Kendrick Lamar we're talking about. They're probably friends. First
They
of
are
all,
friends.
they probably have each other's
That's
phone
the thing.
numbers.
That's
So
why I'm
like,
saying, can't we just have diss songs and not be
but
all fucking serious
this
about
is
it?
what I'm saying. People on the internet want to be like, oh, I'm gonna like you. People on the internet think motherfuckers are really about to like slot, like pull up and shoot motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, it gets to that point.
it does, but that's why J. Cole had to stop it and end it right there, and that's why I understand it. And I do
I
respect
understand
him.
it and I respect it, but I'm
I
still
respect.
bummed as a rap listener.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. I couldn't even sleep
Yeah,
that night because I was so sad, bro. I was so
yeah.
sad because we finally had, like you said, we had the 3-headed fucking goat all going at each other. It was about to be fire, but at the end of the day, for me, it
I'm
does. I
still
mean,
bummed.
it doesn't take. It obviously doesn't take away from J. Cole's rap skill at all.
It doesn't take away from his skill, but if I hear J. Cole on a track
But
on the fall off say, I'm all about it, I'm number one, come at me, like I can't take him seriously when he says that. Like he's not
see, people
about it.
say that, but like,
He's not about it. We know
but it
he's
was
not.
never a serious beef though. If Kendrick would have came at him first,
Yeah, but what if
And then it
Kendrick
would
does
be a
come at him still? What if Kendrick
then
puts out a
okay.
Cole diss song and Cole's like, "I,"
Well, then if Cole responds, then Cole responds. But
what if
this
he
is where
doesn't?
forget all the hypotheticals. Where I'm standing at right now is that Cole didn't even have to respond. He put the shit out. Um,
But that's the
and it's
problem.
just that was. I mean, that is the problem. I mean,
You
it
can't
is
take it
weird.
back.
That's the thing. You recorded the verse. I mean, you wrote the verse. You recorded the
Mhm.
verse.
You
Somebody
booked a
made the beat.
studio, you
You
got a
produced the
producer, you
beat.
did all
You
this
put it
shit.
on the album. You finally, you know what I'm saying? Like
There's so
you
many
wrapped it
steps.
all together. There is a lot of steps, and that's why I do say like it is. My dog's shaking.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a
I thought
little.
maybe that was my dog, so
There are some. I do criticize him a little bit for it because you shouldn't have put it out in the first place. But like I was
that's my
saying,
main gripe.
it doesn't take away from his rap skill at all. I don't get why people thought it was a serious beef. If Kendrick Lamar or anybody in the rap game comes at J. Cole in a serious way, and J. Cole wants to respond or does respond, he's shredding it. I don't care. J. Cole is probably going to shred anybody in the game. And just because he didn't want to shred his friend that didn't even say shit to him, I don't see how you could call him a bitch when first of all it was not even a real beef. Second of all, it's his best friend, and I don't know. It's just like
The thing is, if he never responds at all and we
I
hear
don't know.
nothing, he's not a bitch. The fact is the problem is he put it out, gave it to fans for
Yeah,
48 hours, and then took
yeah.
it away. That's what makes you a bitch.
But is that a problem though? Because we
It's
got
a problem.
but
I
we
have a
got
problem.
we got one of the greatest rap songs of the year so far. Regardless of you said
Till it's
what?
gone, till it's
Yeah.
taken off streaming, and I have to listen to it on fucking SoundCloud like a
But it
pleb.
still exists. But I mean, I don't know. I am
I'm really
conflicted.
torn about it.
I
Yeah.
am conflicted about it because on one hand, it doesn't take away from J. Cole at all in my eyes. But
I'm still listening to the fall off. I'm so excited for Cole. I'm still a
I
Cole
was
fan,
just
but like
of
it's a
course, I
whack
was
move,
super
I think.
excited. I was just super excited for the beef. But I also don't understand the internet's point of view where like they're saying like J. Cole isn't about it. Bro, it was never like that. Kendrick didn't even come at him.
Yeah.
That's like J. Cole would like punch him in the fucking face and then was like, oh shit, my bad. Like, how is that? That ain't no bitch move. I mean, that's like just making a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but now when you listen to 7 Minute Drill, it
Well,
doesn't
nah,
hit.
it's not the same. Nah, of course not. And
Like I
it
can't
did,
even listen to it.
and that's what sucks about the whole situation is that for a lot of people, and I'm not gonna lie, including myself a little bit, it did take away from the replay value of Mike Lee later a little bit because there is a lot of braggadocious bars in there. But at the same time, it doesn't at all because like it's not what even like it's not what it's about. The beef was never serious. I guarantee if Cole was in some serious beef, he would shred whoever.
Well,
And
I want that now.
I mean, I want it
I
too,
want
bro.
someone
But
to come for Cole's head
Co-
now. He
I
deserves it.
mean, y'all are gonna make fun of Cole, but praise Martin Luther King or Gandhi or what? Like this man is about peace.
Okay. Okay, we're
Clip that
taking it
shit.
there.
Clip that
Yeah.
shit. No,
And I have
but I'm
no problem
saying
with it.
like
It's
I
just
don't
the
know.
fact that he put it out and took it away, that's the problem.
Yeah,
If he never
yeah,
responded, no one says anything, this isn't even a discussion.
yeah.
The
But
thing is, like, there's so many steps to come, like, wanting to write a song and then it being on an album on Apple.
I
Like, there's
know,
so many times he
I
could have been
know,
like,
I
"Nah."
know.
That's the problem I have.
That is
But
that's my problem too. Well,
but
my
I'll
main
get over
problem
it,
is that
and I'm
I was
excited for
excited.
the
Yeah,
follow-up.
exactly. My main problem is that I was excited for the fucking beef, but
Yeah.
it
Now
is
we
what it is.
need a fucking Drake diss song.
What is Drake? Let's move on to that. What is Drake doing, bro?
It's off the top podcast, got you laughing like you hit the gas pack. Show is crazy like you watching Mad Max. Every other podcast is mad whack. Off the top podcast.